Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In Textbook continuing future officers sale from August 1st onwards. In this sale, yearly textbook Pass Pro costs only 615 rupees. Its actual price is 699. On the occasion of this sale, it costs only 615. If you will use my coupon code TESA12 to get extra 12% offer on available plans. So don't miss this opportunity. Today I am continuing yesterday mock video, that is IBPS RRB PO mains full test 7. Let's get started. 2 sections are pending. Okay. We will go to the next section. I submitted this section. English 1 to 9 questions from reading comprehension. You need to find if they are grammatically correct or incorrect. If he sold them one by one, he expected to get at least 5,000 pounds, enough to make him happy for another year. There was about 15,000 pounds worth of jewel in the grand safe. There were 3 very interesting books coming up for the sale in the autumn. I have no idea about these 3 sentences. I think it is a little bit moderate level. We will solve it later. The school is closed for the summer break. I sent him a postcard from Missouri. Rhinoceros are known for their thick skin. So BQ, AP, BQ, CR. So option A. A crane is used to lift heavy objects, that is AR, and the Kanchenjunga is the highest mountain of India, BP. She was on her way to the exam hall, CQ. A or BP, CQ. So none of these. We found an antique statue at the store, AQ, and copper is mainly used to make electrical wires, BR. The captain ordered his team to move forward, CP. So only one option. She is very adept at dealing with the media. That was a week. That was not in corporal. Nothing else is import. Nothing else is import. The act only, but also in the heart. She is very adept at the act only, but also in the heart. That was a week. That was not in the BE. Nothing else is import. CF. Only BE. Next. I enjoy that. Fortunate to survive. AE. The rumors. He is a British immigrant. I enjoyed that. He is a British immigrant to Australia. CF. Fortunate to survive. CE. I enjoyed that to Australia. Next. Birds on no extent. I think option ED. Next. Close test. There is a certain church in the city of New York. So there is a dash church in the city of New York that I have always regarded with peculiar interest on account of a marriage solemnized there under very singular circumstances in my grandmother's girlhood. That venerable lady chanced to be a spectator of the of the decor, I think. Okay. That venerable lady chanced to be a spectator of the stage and made her favorite narrative ever after of the scene. Okay, I think it is seen and made it her favorite narrative ever after. Whether the edifice now standing on the same site with the parallel one to which she referred, identical one which she identical one which she referred. I am not antiquarian enough to know, nor would it be worthwhile to correct myself perhaps of an agreeable error by reading the date of its erection on the tablet over the door. It is a stately church. It is a stately church. Convection or curse, I think. Next. He is identical. Okay, this is not. Yes, it is a stately church surrounded by an enclosure and likes marble. The tributes of private affection or more splendid memorials of historic dust. The marriage might be considered as the origin of result of an early engagement, though there had been two intermediate weddings of the lady's part and 40 years of celibacy on that of the girl. What years under the gentleman, I think. Okay, not good. Next, diplomatic. Russia's diplomatic relationship. They invented a diplomatic way. Diplomatic. A and B, I think. Company. The company has a complex organizational structure. I always enjoy my sister. I always enjoy my sister's company. The dying man groaned with as the rescuers tried to move him. A and B, I think. Position. The government found itself confronted by massive position. All the dancers were in position waiting for the music to begin. She moved her body into a reclining position. B and C, I think. Alacrity means cheerful eagerness. The student union proceeded toward the principal's office with alacrity. Assured hand. The new CM Dukon showed his efficiency. She was not in the best of health. A and B. Faith means I still have faith in him. He was baptized into the Christian faith. He takes his faith out on the chair. Option A. He takes his faith out on the chair. Option A, I think. Next, swapping words. The massive crowd assembled, I think AG, to hear the Prime Minister in Asansol. Precisely, even the Prime, and he could not but controlling that he only saw people for so far as he could see. The threat of COVID was to the winds by precisely those people who were of controlling it nationally. The massive crowd the threat of COVID was charged to the winds by precisely, and next, that is the International Monetary Fund has already paid India's growth projection, citing lowered domestic demand. I think BF. It appears that photo messaging app Instagram decides to work with a relationship that is more open. India has also decided to have a more honest conversation with Israel on the peace process. This time, while the Modi and Netanyahu meeting in July 2017 had practically pushed aside, journalistic freedom is pressed, and some media houses publicized pointless news Just again what TFP ratings. Least freedom is rest, and I have doubt on this. Increasing its GDP should be the nation's authorized strategic objective, nation's prime strategic objective, and notwithstanding side effects, this along with the need for data protection, all privacy breach cases should be authorized by the courts with agency responsible of being, I think, AF. The government, the Ministry of AE, urban empires, existing rent control laws are restricting the growth of rental housing as they discourage the owners from renting out their vacant houses due to fear of AE and DH. Next, the massive crowd assembled to hear AG. The rate of COVID was scattered to hear Prime Minister assembled to the ones who were charged with responding and AG. Next one, with a dash that is more open, more honest conversation with Israel is process. Being multi-RP rating, so H is not NGB. Pronunciation and DF. So DF is correct. Next, parajumble. Fourth statement is already fixed. Now we will rearrange remaining statements. So I think on 3rd May 2021, both countries, a border conflict began between Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan on 20th April 2021. The events surrounding the conflict's outbreak are disputed but clashes. Option E is first sentence without any dot, and E, C or A, that is E, C or A, D. So E, C, A, D. Is C, A, or D, B. Second is C. ECA D B. Okay. Next, reading comprehension. The decision of the RBI's Monetary Policy Committee to leave interest rates unchanged even as the central bank warned of the measure is that high inflation poses to macroeconomic stability is a clear sign that monetary authorities find themselves caught in a cleft stick after a relatively benign first quarter when the headline retail inflation averaged 4.63% as against the RBI's projection of 4.6%. Price gains measured by the Consumer Price Index accelerated sharply in the last quarter, with July and August seeing readings of 7.44% and 6.83% respectively. In a tacit acknowledgement of its misjudgment of inflationary trends, the MPC last week raised its projection for average second quarter inflation by 20 basis points from the August forecast of 6.2% to 6.4%. According to the basis, what was the average inflation in India? First quarter. Last quarters. First quarter when the retail inflation averaged as against RBI projection of 4.6%. Price gains are specified here. .63. Estimated. What is one measure the RBI might utilize to combat rising inflation as per passage? Combat rising inflation. RBI might combat rising inflation but no recent reduction in domestic price pressure. Open market says domestic LPG raise interest rates. Inflation expectation. Increasing GDP. Rise interest rates. One measure RBI wanted to combat rising inflation. Rising inflation. Hoping that the recent reduction in domestic LPG lowering vegetable prices, open market operations. Next, what can be inferred about RBI's concern on India's economic growth? Still remains the retrogenesis. The recent debate raised interest rates, overall economic stability, RBI's concern India's economic growth. Economic stability from economical instability is unavoidable. The inflation rates and raise interest rates further. Unstated concern, growth momentum. According to the passes, what does the RBI believe are some threats to India's GDP growth projection? If end oilseed production and slowdown of exports, weakness of India's goods and exports. Next, select the most suitable title. The decision on interest rates. On RBI holding rates. Next, in the passage, what is the meaning of caught in the collective? Working towards common goal. Cleft stick. I think I have facing loss to loss situation. I think facing loss to loss situation. Next, what does the unmoved imply? Unmoved means stability from unmoved inflation expectations. Uncontrolled. I think calculate stability from supported. Work the work used in RBI actions. The RBI is convenes to work the work. Walk the talk. To match one section with one words. What is the phrase? Tenacious growth momentum apply. So time is over. Next Quen section, that is given market prices into 1 and into 2 into 3 2 6 12 2 6 12 4 6 8 is 20 19 7 47 J K L 3L plus K 61 is divisible by 4J is divisible by K minus L. Next J minus 142.5 L by 2 23.509 119 is 2L minus 10 84. None of them is true as per my view. Next 2 12 34 10 22 75 115 165 295 30 40 50 225 is R. Next 165 64 30 18 16 34 12 2 10 67 into 2 plus 2 into 3 is 3. So 27 plus 3 . 75. Next, value of n is 12, 9, 12, 18, 36, 39, 54, 3, 6, 15, 9, 27. 27 means 2n plus 3. Next one. In the class with certain number of students, if one student is weighing 30 kg added, x into y is average weight of the class is decreased by 2, y minus 2. New students having 54, x plus 2, y plus 3. xy y minus 2x minus 2. 2x is 32. 2y plus 3x plus 6, 48. So 2y minus 4x is 64. 2y plus 3x is 48. Minus 7x is 32 is y equal to 32 plus 2x. 3x plus 2y plus 6 is 54. 64 plus 4x is 54. When x certain amount for 2's. Three to 4. So 2x square minus 24 minus 4, x minus 12 plus 4, 2x square minus 8 minus 12 plus 48, 4 and 6. So y equal to 19 and 4. Z equal to 2z square minus 12 minus 12 plus 17 minus 12 equal to 6 and 6. Difference between the larger and smaller roots is 6.9. Larger root plus smaller root. Smaller root is 10 by 3. None of the above. Next, minus 9 plus 5 plus 9 minus 5. 1c plus 7 minus 6. 2b. 1c 2b. equation of the roots m minus n. Previous year and current year salary of the company 3-4. Number of previous year employees, current employees is 5 and 3. Is the profit 90k. Next, there are 5 milkmen A, B, C, D, E sold milk bottles in the first half and second half. The number of milk bottles sold in A in the first half year and the number of milk bottles sold in C in the second half year 4:5. The difference is 100. Next, average of milk bottles sold D is 1100. The number of bottles D in the first half of the year is 100 more than the C in the second half of the year. Number of bottles sold by B in the first half of the year is 90% of second half of the year 450. Ratio of the bottles sold in A in first half to bottles E in the second half 550. The number of bottles C in the first half of the year is 200 more than the E in the second half 1250. Next, average number of bottles sold by milkman in the first half of the year is 3000. 1350, 450. 22, that is 800. 1350. Next, the difference between the A and B in the second half is 100. The average number of bottles on second half 2000. 1550, 2000. 05, 450. X plus 100, X. 2x equal to 350. 175, 275. Next, the ratio of the number of bottles C in the whole year 1250, D in the second half 5:2. The cost of one milk bottle in first half of the year is 50, second half is 65. Total revenue E 40, 0, 45, 60, 55, 65. 3575. 75, 750. The difference between the number of bottles sold in the first half of the year CDE 13, 2150. Second half of the year ABC 5, 675, 275, 950. First half of the CDE 50. Second half of the year ABC 450, 950. sorry, this is 2500 because 505. So 2500 1550 950. 950 means x plus 100 850 425 and 525. Okay, I missed this. C in whole year, D in second half, A C D E 2150 ABC 950 1450 700. Okay, I misread this line. If the average number of bottles CEF 1550 42, so 056 CE 1550 26, second half of D in the second half 800, the average number of bottles whole year. Okay, CD CEF 026 42 1600 800. Find the total number of bottles whole year 5500. 1 by 20 20 3 3 195 731 5 154.8 so 27. $576. $174. $15.4. 8. Next 63, 63, 693, 693 into 49, 204, 225 plus 21 minus 25 minus 4, 62. Three three nine 5 3. Next Downstream is 40% more than upstream. A equal to 6 and 1. Okay. 90 kilometers distance, still water 1 hour less than the same distance upstream. 90 by 6 is 1. 1 by 1x. X equal to 3. Downstream 105. A and B 2K 3K after 4 3K 4K 5K. We invested after 6 months 1K. The end of year RRB profit after X from the charity 36, 56, 42. X from the charity separated is one is 26. 080. 15,000 is 5,800. So 2 is 13. 6 4,000. 2 is 26K. 13K. 15 46. 46 and 78. 104. 1 separated. Next, given next, that is the shopkeeper market price is x plus 18K and 17, so 19 by 20 x plus 18K 17 by 20. 2 by 20 is 9K. 90K. 72K. IBPS is 12, 16, 24. 2, 3. All work together. C quits. 7x is 48. X is 3. A is 3. And A and B work for 42. Remaining work is done by C. X is, that is B equal to 3. ABC alternatively for 6 days. 6 days. Into 9 into 2 plus A and C together. 6x is 48. X that is equal to 5. A equal to B less than C. Yamini, Ishika, Tanushri, Smriti. 76 average age. 7 years later, 7658. 18, 26x minus 28, 76. 4. Age of Smriti 10 years later, 43. Age of Ishika 5 years ago, 12. Yamini 8 years later, 29. Greater than and less than. 2, 7, 26, 137. Into 3 plus 1 into 4 minus 2 into 5 plus 7. 5, 19, 111 into 4 minus 1 minus 3. 3, 15, 87 into 4, 3 to 5 plus 2. Next one is the ratio of A, B, C, D, E, difference between the market price and selling price. Article A is 14K and market price minus selling price is 2K. 2 market price is 16K. Market price is 8K. 6K. 9K. 7200. 6K. 4800. 5K. 3500. 10K. 6500. Profit percentage. 5/6. Cost price is 5K by 8. 1/8. 6400. 32. is reduced 4K. The sum of the profit. So, time is over. So this is my score. I got 86.38 and my rank 78. I attempted overall 108 questions. Accuracy 86.11% and percentile 94.5. In reasoning I attempted 18 questions. I got 20.94. And computer I attempted 26 questions, but 10.5 I got. I failed in computer section. In general awareness 17 questions attempted, 14.5 I got. And English attempted 32 questions, 23.25 got. And in quant I attempted 15 questions, I got 17.19. Overall I got 86.38. Let's see my category cutoff, that is 74 to 76. Let's see analysis of this mock. So first DI is very easy, but I skipped it. One from reasoning, that is 23rd, can be determined. Okay. What is a system hang? Unresponsive to the keyboards. Okay. Control plus text by 2 point, I think. Sorry, increase the text by 1 point. And 31, that is C++ language. I think Tim Hook, but it is the journey Stroustrup. C is Tim Hook, I think. 38 is x square plus y square. Upscript, superscript, it is not subscript. Next, in general awareness, 2 questions. Fourth one, that is about letter of offer, but I put letter of credit. And 12th, 1 and 3 only, not weekly. And in English 7 are wrong, third is wrong, that is predictable. And 18 AF, and 19 also CF, it is not AD. 26 is A and C, but I put the A and B. 30 is faith, it is A and B. Okay. And second and third it is changed, that is, I think it is A and C. Okay. E, A and C. And in quant, one is wrong, that is 6th question, that is only 1 and 2 are correct. Next, let's see the first question. Just almost over. Cost price reduced, market price remains same. Profit amount and discount amount 1K, 2K, that is 3K, no 4K. Okay, let's see the 8K, 6K, 5K, 9K, 6,4, 6,8, 3,2, sorry, it is 3,6, 5, 3,5 and 3,000, 10, 6, 5 and 5. So please share your score. Thank you.